12 unbelievably strict rules all Hasidim must follow. 1. Women cannot pray alongside men. Hasidic Jews separate men and women during worship. They use a mechitza in their synagogues. It can be something as simple as a curtain or plants. 2. Couples must sign a legally binding contract. The ketubah is a formal Jewish marriage contract. It's signed by the bride, groom, and 2 witnesses. It lists the obligations that a husband has toward his wife. It's a way to protect her from abuse. Hasidic Judaism doesn't accept arranged marriages, but families often encourage couples to get together. There's a myth that Hasidim have sex through a sheet, but the Talmud specifies that intercourse should be done while naked. This is a way for the couple to become closer. 3. Women are exempt from certain rules. The main rule of women in Hasidic Judaism is to be wives and mothers. They aren't required to pray or study at a specific time. In Hasidic belief, women are naturally more insightful. 4. Husbands and wives spend 12 days apart every month. They avoid physical contact during the wife's menstrual cycle. They also don't touch each other for a clean week afterward. For 12 days, the wife is considered tameh. This doesn't mean that she's impure. The wife just needs time to regenerate her spiritual energy. The husband also becomes tameh when he ejaculates. 5. Contact with the opposite sex is banned. Hasidim consider physical connections sacred. Hasidic men and women practice shomer negia. They avoid touching anyone outside of their marriage. 6. Immersion in a ritual bath is mandatory. Hasidic Jews use ritual baths, called mikvahs. They are mandatory before marriage and for women after their cycle. Converting to Judaism also requires a mikvah. These baths contain natural water from a spring or lake for purification. 7. Children get little to no education about the world. Hasidim start learning early on. They spend only 2 hours a day on secular subjects like English or math. The rest of the day is dedicated to religious doctrines. Historically, only boys received Hasidic Jewish education, but this started to change in the early 20th century. Girls were limited to prayers and basic texts until then. 8. Hasidim are not to look at each other with contempt. They think that in doing so, they can bring evil or misfortune to the person. They blame the evil eye when bad things happen. To protect themselves, they wear a red band on their wrist. 9. Hasidic Jews follow a dress code. Men typically wear 5 layers of clothing. They also grow beards, which is obligatory. Women adhere to strict modesty rules. They wear long skirts and cover their elbows. After getting married, they must always cover their hair. 10. Women are not allowed to sing in front of men. All Orthodox Jewish music is performed by men and boys. 11. Hasidim reproduce as much as possible. Hasidic Jewish families tend to be big. Having 6 to 10 children is very common. 12. You can't do anything on Shabbat. Shabbat is Judaism's day of rest, observed on Saturday. Jews aren't supposed to do anything that involves writing, shopping, driving, using electronics, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, conducting business, and more.